everyone, Big Pauly back for another video. It's Monday, it's Blu-ray shopping day, it's Justice League day. Let's go shopping. Oh, this bloody chin strap is beginning to chafe. For a moment I thought it was snowing. But it's just those filthy feathered fuckers again. Damn you seagulls.
Hey everybody, okay, so we're down at our first stop of the day. And it is Sainsbury's. And look, blue sky and sunshine. So I've ditched my coat. Hopefully it's not going to get too cold. Let's pop into Sainsbury's and see what we've got this week. Well, it doesn't look like Sainsbury's liked Justice League much either. There's nothing at the top of the escalator, so no display or anything. Maybe we'll have better luck at Tesco's, but let's head over to the Blu-rays and see what there is. If there's any new toys, first of all, here in Sainsbury's. Usual stuff from last week. We've got a Ray Star Killer base figure there, the Black Series. And the only thing that sort of caught my eye was these Hot Wheels. I mean, this is Phantom Menace, but look at the design on that. That's very unusual. It looks like there's a load in there as well. But they've got a couple of extra these Infinity War figures as well. So we've got a nice teenage group. That's quite good, that one actually, I like that. And Scarlet Witch there. And we've also got Black Widow, so that's pretty good. Unfortunately the face moulds are not really that good. It's a shame they don't get proper face moulds for them. And also Falcon as well. Plus these regular line of figures as well. This one seems to be quite popular, the Groot and the Rocket. And some little mini figures, some superhero adventures. So they look pretty neat. And like they did with those Star Wars ones, they've also got the Marvel ones, the ones where you push the button down and they change. Although the head's spun round on the Star Wars ones. Well, his head only half switches anyway. Okay, so here we are at the Blu-ray chart. So here's the main ones. So we've got the regular Blu-ray copy of Justice League. Includes bonus scenes not seen in the cinema. So it might make the film a little bit more better to watch. Plus also the 3D edition there, which also includes the standard Blu-ray and also the 4K as well. And it's a shame that they don't include the 4K and the 3D in the same bundle, although I've got the Steelbook at home, but I'll show you that. Also another one released today is Wanda, and I saw the trailer for this and this looks really good actually. Like a coming of age, this little kid that's got a kind of a face deformity, and it's all about him growing up and going to school, so that looks pretty good. I'm interested in that one. And with the Justice League ones there, they obviously really put the Wonder Woman and Batman v Superman and Man of Steel to the forefront to try and sell those for £8 and £10. Only the Brave still here. I want to have a little chat about that later on because I saw that the other day. We've got some animated ones up here as well from the DC universe. So we've got Batman v Superman. No, it's not, it's Batman v Robin. You talked about strange, stupid man. And Batman the Killing Joke, and also Justice League Throne of Atlantis. And the Justice League Teen Titans. So they're pretty good. So they're like £6 each. And the DVD chart. So here's the Justice League. I like these covers, these are really nice covers. And I like how with the Blu-rays not every cover is the same, so the 3D one and the regular one is different, so it's a different design. Also, and here we've got Wonder on DVD, plus Battle of the Sexes with Steve Carell. This one I actually saw a trailer for and I actually thought it looks pretty good. It's only on DVD in here. It's with Ethan Hawke, 24 Hours to Live. So it's from the producers of John Wick. So it does actually look pretty good, set in South Africa. So I might see if we can find that one on Blu-ray. And we've got a couple of low budget ones here. Well, this one isn't. This is Britannia. This is season 1 of the Britannia TV series. I didn't see it, so if anybody saw it, was it any good? Call the Midwife, Unexpected Twists, Lost in the Pacific, No Warning, No Escape. So that looks a bit like Lost, actually. But oh right, that's Superman, isn't it? Brandon Routh. So that looks actually quite good. I do actually like Brandon Routh, even though some say he was a crap Superman. But that's £7. And over here on the TV chart, we've got Doctor Who: The Enemy of the World Special Edition, with the edition with Patrick Troughton. That's for £13. David Walliams' Grandpa's Great Escapes. I'm not sure what that is, but that's got a good cast with Jennifer Saunders. Plus also Wings, the complete series. And I'm not familiar with this, so this does look like it might be an old set, an old series. Plus also you've got Hatfields and McCoys there for £7. And another load of Batman animated movies on DVD. So got Justice League Dark, plus also a couple of Batmans, Batman v Two-Face and Batman v Harlequin, and also the complete television series of the original 60s show. So that's pretty good. And that's £25. Plus also, wow, the complete series of Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman. I used to love this show. I love this show. I didn't realise this was on DVD, so this must be a new release. And it's £25. I don't suppose they've released it on Blu-ray, but it's a way of actually owning it for £25, so that's pretty good. And also up here we've got Family Guy Season 17. Oh my god, that looks like me in the summer. And the regular ones that were here from last week, Curb Your Enthusiasm. Okay, as you saw there, they had all of the editions of Justice League. So they had the Blu-ray, the 3D, and also the 4K, plus also the DVD. But why are we talking about DVDs? And I'm surprised there wasn't a stand-up, some kind of display at the top of the escalator. So maybe because they've just got Easter eggs all over the place, they ain't got room to put it. So hopefully there might be a display at Tesco's, which we're heading over there now anyway. But as I said, I'm not picking any of these Justice Leagues up because I had the Steelbook delivered on Saturday, and it's the French Steelbook. So whereas the HMV one comes with the 3D, the Blu-ray and the digital copy, the French one from Amazon France comes with the 4K. So it comes with 4K, 3D, Blu-ray and a digital copy. So I'll show you that when I get home. So anyway, let's pop over to Tesco's and see if they've got any lovely goodies over there today. Oh, it's absolutely lovely today. Beautiful sunshine and nice warm spring-like weather. So just going to pop into Tesco's. I'm surprised there isn't actually a big sleeve edition for Justice League. I know the film wasn't brilliant, it was okay, but I think if there had been a big sleeve for it, I would have actually picked it up. So I'm surprised they didn't, because they could have come out with lots of lovely designs for it. So anyway, let's pop into Tesco's and see what they got in there. Okay, so it appears that Tesco's doesn't love Justice League either, because all they've got is this little display here with just the DVDs, 3D and the regular Blu-ray, rather than this massive great big display. Oh my god. Oh, I can't wait. 14 days to go. So yeah, here's the advert. So there's going to be several different covers released for it, like the Resistance and the Dark Side. So that's pretty good. And that's 9th of April. There's the 24 Hours to Live, which is still only on DVD here. Plus we've also got Female Fight Club. What's the first rule of Female Fight Club? And also there's a film called Honour Amongst Men. So there's another war film. Not familiar with anybody that's actually in it. And they got all the editions of Justice League here on Blu-ray as well. And also Wonder, but they still haven't got Wonder on 4K. So we might have to check out HMV for that one. Oh, still go. Oh, blimey, they've refilled it. So we've got quite a lot of the big sleeve Thors now, without the security hubs on as well. And here on the DVD section, they've got the Girl trilogy. So, Girl with a Dragon Tattoo, Girl Played Fire, and the Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest. So I wasn't aware that they'd released actually an entire trilogy. So that's pretty good, and that's only £7. And there's also a film called Dark Places from the author of Gone Girl, and Gone Girl was a really good film. So plus we got the Raid double pack DVD, and also the Red collection, both the Red 1 and Red 2. I see by the toy section they've got a couple of figures from Funko, Five Nights at Freddy's collectible figures. Not familiar with these, but there's quite a few available. Pops, no cheap pops. They're all still £10. Something to be said for Blu-ray hunting in the warm sunshine. It makes me happy. Don't have to put all these scarves and coats and hats and shit on. You just go out and enjoy the sunshine and get all your rays that you need. The next stop is Poundland, so it's the first Poundland of today. So let's pop in there and see if they've got any new Blu-rays in there today. So we're in Poundland now, and for £2 they've got a couple of Star Wars goodies. So we've got a Galaxy Heroes Ewok set. That looks like the Ewok village. And also they've got a couple of Finn Force Awakens figures as well, and they usually retail for about £15, but they've been reduced to £2. Okay, so the DVD sections, you can go on forever, ever. There's so many DVDs in here, and let's just have a look at the Blu-ray section. Oh my god, that's pitiful. And it's the same ones that was in here for the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, so look at that, you could make an entire wall out of it. Okay, so that's really crap, so I wish they would get some new releases in on Blu-ray in the Poundland. It's been about a month since they've had some in. We're going to try the Poundland down Dover as well, the new one that's opened at St James Park, so we'll try that one later on. We're just going to go and pop over to HMV and see what they've got over there. Okay, so we're at HMV now, so let's go in there and have a look, see what they've got. Okay, so just come out of HMV, picked up a nice little bag of goodies, which I'll show you when we get home. So we're going to go back to Dover now, back to the other Poundland at St James Shopping Complex. Well, they call it a shopping complex, but I think there's only 2 shops there at the moment, and a cinema. So we'll go and have a look, see if they've got anything in. Last week they only had a few, so hopefully they've had a new delivery in as the store's only been open about a week. Before we hit Poundland back at Dover, we're going to quickly check out B&M at Dover as well and have a look, see if there's any new toys up there. It's probably the same as what there's been for the last couple of weeks, but we might find something extra. So I'll see you back at B&M. Okay, so we're at B&M now, so let's pop in there and see if there's any toys or anything new in this week. Okay, so a couple of pops, Scarlet Witch and Black Widow, and they're actually $4.99 each. Yeah, the Marvel set that's gone, that was I think the 4 one, so these are individually $4.99. They've got the Age of Ultron huge Hulkbuster. I don't think they've had one in this size before. I think it's been a little bit smaller than that. Plus also the Dorbs, Civil War Dorbs there. So we've just got one. It's all the Captain America one, none others. That's $4.99. As I said over Folkestone a couple of days ago, even in here in the Dover one, they've got a couple of the new cars in, which are $6.99. So that's pretty neat. I like that one's pretty good. Plus also got like the Batwing, and yeah. Plus also it looks like they've got some other pops in as well from The Force Awakens. So we've got Maz there, Maz Kanata, and we've got Princess Leia, and Nien Num, or Nine Num, however you want to say his name. That's a good likeness, that one. Don't know how much they are because there's no price on those. The 2-packs are £6.99, so these are probably $4.99. There's a nice little display of all the dinosaur stuff. As we've got Jurassic World 2 coming up. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. So that's coming up in a month or two, or a couple of months. Plus on the bargain DVDs here, I've got a couple of DC ones, the Joker, and we've got the Flash. Plus also they've got that fantastic Mr. Fox as well, which I believe is done by the same people, or the same style as that Isle of Dogs that's out or coming out soon. They've got a couple of really good films in here. They got American Sniper on DVD for £2.99, and also Gravity for £2.99 as well. Okay folks, so I didn't pick anything up in B&M. I was tempted to pick up a couple of those pops, the Star Wars one, especially the Maz Kanata. But I thought, well, I'm trying to stick to Rogue One at the moment, so I can't go branching out on all of the other series. Not yet, anyway. Before we head off to Poundland, I need to make a stop at a shop called Lidl, which is a bit of a supermarket, because I need to pick up, if they've got it, some ice cream. Now, this is not just any ice cream. This is not vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry, butterscotch, anything like that. Hot cross bun flavoured ice cream. Yeah, I know. They've probably sold out. It's probably so popular. But I saw an ad in one of the newspapers yesterday, and I thought, oh, I've got to try that. So we'll go and have a look, see if we could pick up a tub or two. Okay, so we're at Lidl. So let's pop in and see if they've got any of that scrumptious ice cream that I've been reading about. Okay, so I didn't pick up any ice cream. They had all the other ice cream. But apparently people are fighting over each other to try and get their hands on this, as it's a limited Easter ice cream. So a lot of the stores have already sold out. I'm going to go and try Folkestone's. I might just pop to Folkestone's to see if I can get it from there. But from what I understand and from what I hear from customer services here in the Dover, it's like the next big thing. People are literally snatching it out of other people's hands to get their hands on it. So I don't hold up much hope. But there's 2 Lidl stores in Folkestone I can try, so I might just try that before we go home. But anyway, let's pop off to the second Poundland of the day, which is down St James. and then we'll go and try and see if we can get some of that ice cream. Because I really want to I really want some hot cross bun flavoured ice cream. Damn you, Lidl. Okay, so we just arrived down at St James to the second Poundland, so just going to pop in there now and have a look, see if they've got anything. I've got all those DVDs that were in here. There were some Blu-rays a couple of days ago in this space here, but there's absolutely nothing, so whether they've sold all them, but definitely no Blu-rays in here. Okay, so I've just got out of 2 Lidls. Both of these Lidls are in Folkestone, so we've been to 3 Lidls today. No ice cream. What the hell? So the second Lidl, I thought, oh, I've got to just ask someone. So there was this gormless looking bloke stacking up some shelves and all that kind of shit. So I said to him very politely, have you got the Lidl hot cross bun flavoured ice cream? And he was like, if it's not in the chiller, we haven't got it. If it was in the chiller, I wouldn't be fucking asking you. Oh, what the hell? So anyway, I said to him, can you check upstairs, please? Can you check the warehouse or the back room just to see if you've got any that you haven't put out? And he said, we wouldn't have any upstairs in the warehouse because if we had, we would have put it out. I tell you, it's like I threw him the fucking dumbass stick and he caught it with both hands. What the fuck? Anyway, no ice cream. So, I'm hot, I'm cross at the moment, but I ain't getting my fucking buns out. So anyway, enough of this shenanigans. Let's go home and I shall show you what I picked up today. And dream of ice cream. Whoa. Ice cream overload. Right, okay, so we're back from all the shopping shit and that. I'm going to go through what I picked up. First of all, I'm just going to go over a film that I saw a couple of days ago called Only the Brave. This is a really good film. It's the true story about the Granite Mountain Hotshots, which is a group of firefighters that basically put all the fires out in the hills and the mountains before they hit the towns. And it's about this group of 20 trainees that need to kind of pass this exam thing to prove themselves so that they can go up there with the rest of the firefighters and be right at the front. And it's, as I say, it's based on an incredible true story. It's very intense. I'm surprised there wasn't a 4K because that would have been quite something. But the cast, I mean, we're talking about Josh Brolin, Miles Teller, Jeff Bridges, Taylor Kitsch, Jennifer Connelly and James Badge Dale. Get that name out. It's a very impressive cast. Josh Brolin is fantastic. Jeff Bridges is his usual grumpy self. Pretty much the same character that he was in Hell or High Water. Taylor Kitsch is really good. I was surprised by Miles Teller. He carried the entire film. I think probably that's Miles Teller's best performance outside of the... what was the... Yeah, that was a really bad impression of a cymbal. You know the one I'm talking about. The percussion one. I can't remember it. But it tells the true story of this disastrous thing that happened where they couldn't control the fire. And out of the 20, 19 of them were killed. Don't say spoiler because it's a true story. That'd be like saying, why'd you tell me the end of the Titanic? Why'd you tell me it sank? Anyway, you should see this. Really good film. I don't know if I could say I really enjoyed it. I and I had a lot of fun with it. You can't really say that because it's based on a disaster. It's based on this terrible, terrible thing that happened. So I'm not going to say that I enjoyed the film. It was a very compelling story, gripping, and I actually felt for the characters. At the end, God, at the end, 15 to 20 minutes. Oh my God, if you haven't got a box of tissues, you really need one. But it is a very, very gripping and well put together film. And the thing about these true stories that I like is when it gets to the end and they show you the actual people and they tell you the story about the people and what they're doing, that kind of thing, and the history of the actual people involved. So I really do like that when they do that at the end of the films. So that's Only the Brave. I would highly recommend watching Only the Brave. The soundtrack is spectacular on it. So that's my review, my short review. Pickups today. Blu-ray not related. I picked up a couple of Easter eggs for my folks. So I picked up a nice cream egg Easter egg from Tesco's. Contains 1 Easter egg and 2 cream eggs. That's for Mama Bowman. And then for Papa Bowman, he likes a bit of Terry's chocolate orange. So there's an egg there with 2 bars. I don't like Easter eggs that have got mugs, because it seems that they release an Easter egg, a mug for every Easter egg. So you end up with shelffuls of bloody mugs. I've actually got an Easter egg downstairs, a Buffy the Vampire Slayer one with a mug and an egg that I never opened, from about 88. No, it wasn't 88, was it? About 90, 94 or something. It's about 13 years old, so it's a 13 or 14 year old Easter egg. So I'm not going to eat it. Also that I noticed in Tesco's, still Blu-ray related, a couple of weeks ago I picked up some Rogue One Kellogg's like chocolate stars, and I thought I'll look at a few sprinklings on my Rice Krispies and my Weetabix. So, and they had 2. So, and I picked up one with Ray. There we go, nice image of Ray there. TIE Fighter on the side and Stormtrooper on the back. And they also had, it's like collect the breakfast cereal now, and they also had one with BB-8 as well. And oh yeah, Poe's X-Wing there, and Darth Maul. Darth Maul? You wish you were Darth Maul. Kylo Ren. So that's very nice. So they look really good together, don't they? So that's those 2. Be ashamed to throw the boxes out after I finish with them, really. Right. So that's other unrelated Blu-ray bits out of the way. So now we'll get on to the Blu-ray stuff that I picked up. Now, this came out today, Justice League, the Steelbook, this is the HMV one, which has got Blu-ray 3D, Blu-ray, and a digital copy. Now, I didn't get this one for myself. I've got about 30 copies of this here now, down there, for the group buy. So they'll be shipping out very soon. The one that I did get, which was from Amazon in France, is this one. Now, I don't know if you can see, I know you can't really see it, but I believe the French one is a lot shinier, a lot glossier than the HMV one. I know this one's still under the wrap, but for the way that I look at it, this one looks a lot more mattish. But anyway, so I've got the Steelbook, which is very nice. Unfortunately, the thing with Amazon Europe, they tend to ship in such shit packaging. So they sent a Steelbook all the way from France in that. So, of course, it got damaged. But no worries, I've got a replacement coming tomorrow, which will no doubt be in another one of these. So hopefully that's not going to get damaged. It's not too much damage. I don't know if you can see. I mean, there's a couple of dings up here, very minor dings, and it's mainly on the edges. As you can see, there's a dent on the edge there, and there's one down the bottom here somewhere. The rest of it is okay. So, and I'm really happy with this Steelbook. So, I mean, even if I get another one that's damaged, and hopefully, if I do get one that's damaged, hopefully the back is damaged, because then I can just swap the back from this and the front from the other one. Shouldn't have to do that. But anyway, and this is the full one from Amazon France. So this also includes the 4K. So you've got 4K, 3D, and the Blu-ray. Very nice. And that's the specific reason I wanted to go for this one in France, because it had the 4K as well. Although the 4K UK release looks very nice and it's got a nice cover. So fingers crossed for tomorrow that I don't get another damaged one, because otherwise me and Amazon France will be having words. So that's that. Let me put that back with the rest of them. The other two that I picked up, I saw a trailer for this one, Ethan Hawke, 24 Hours to Live, and I was very intrigued. It kind of reminded me of that one with Jason Statham, where he died and they brought him back to life and he had about, was it an hour to live or a day to live? I can't remember the name of it. Yeah, anyway, but apparently he's got, I think, 24 hours to live. And I think a lot of it is actually set in South Africa. But it does look good. And it's from the producers of John Wick. So looking at the trailer, there's lots of action in it. Don't know how good the story is going to be, but I mean, it's looking pretty badass there as it is. And it also stars Liam Cunningham from Game of Thrones and Rutger Hauer. So I'm looking forward to watching that. That was a pretty good price as well, under £10. I suppose because it's not a mainstream release. The other one I picked up, which also I didn't see at the cinema, but I looked at the trailer for it and I thought that really does look like a nice film, and that's Wonder. And I picked up the 4K, and this stars Julia Roberts and Owen Wilson, and the little boy there. He's got like a facial deformity, so it's all about him going to school, living life, and trying to come to terms with it. And from the trailer it looks like he might sort of like get ignored at school or maybe bullied. So it's a joyous, wonderful, uplifting movie apparently. So, and he does look like he's actually pretty good in it. So if anybody's seen this, let me know if it is really good. But normally it wouldn't be the type of film that I go for, but something about the trailer just made me want to get it. It made me think this could be something quite special. So I'll let you know what it's like, what I think of it. So, and that's Wonder. And we've got a lot of digital codes, so we're going to be giving them away on the live chat, which will be this coming Saturday, 31st. Can't remember what time I said. Did I say 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock? I'll have to look. So that's my pickups for today. So I think now we should ask Alexa some stuff and see what she does know, see what she doesn't know.
Ask Alexa shit.
Alexa, who stars in the Justice League movie?
Justice League stars are Gal Gadot, Jason Momoa, Amber Heard, Henry Cavill, and Ben Affleck.
Alexa, wiki the movie Justice League.
Justice League is a 2017 American superhero film based on the DC Comics superhero team of the same name. It is the fifth installment in the DC Extended Universe, DCEU. The film is directed by Zack Snyder, with a screenplay by Chris Terrio and Joss Whedon, from a story by Terrio and Snyder, and features an ensemble cast that includes Ben Affleck, Henry Cavill, Amy Adams, Gal Gadot, Ezra Miller, Jason Momoa, Ray Fisher, Jeremy Irons, Diane Lane, Connie Nielsen, and J.K. Simmons. In Justice League, the superhero team, consisting of Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Aquaman, and Cyborg, forms to honor the memory of Superman and to save Earth from the catastrophic threat of Steppenwolf and his army of parademons. The film was announced in October 2014, with Snyder on board to direct and Terrio attached to write the script.
Alexa, wiki the movie Wonder.
Wonder is a 2017 American drama film directed by Steven Chbosky and written by Jack Thorne, Steve Conrad, and Steven Chbosky, based on the 2012 novel of the same name by R.J. Palacio. The film stars Julia Roberts, Owen Wilson, and Jacob Tremblay. The film follows a child with Treacher-Collins syndrome trying to fit in. Wonder was released in the United States on November 17, 2017, by Lionsgate. The film received positive reviews from critics and audiences and has grossed $296 million worldwide on a $20 million budget. At the 90th Academy Awards, the film was nominated for Best Makeup and Hairstyling.
Alexa, what are better movies, DC or Marvel?
Marvel movies are better, you silly idiot.
Ask Alexa shit.
Well, I hope you enjoyed my little out and about with the Justice League Day today. I was hoping to try and fit in this week a trip to the O2 Arena to go and see the Justice League and the DC universe with all the costumes. So, not sure if I'm going to be able to fit that in this week. It might have to be after Easter now, because I think it'll be quite busy at Easter time with the kids off. So we will get there. So we'll get there in a couple of weeks. So hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget the live chat on Saturday. Give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye everyone.